Dear friends, in this tutorial we are going to look at branches in Git. Let's first see why branches are needed. If you have code like this where I have this file hungry.py and let's say you are making some crazy changes on this file, okay, and these changes are experimental in nature so that you might throw them away. Hence you want to preserve your original code. So in order to do that, what you'll typically do is you will copy paste this file, okay, and then you will make your changes here. I will just call it original file. So this one is my original file, and then you will make your changes here, bunch of changes here, and then you run it and you kind of do your experiment with it. That way your code is still saved in this original file, okay, but this way of working is not very efficient. So Git by default supports this branch concept, which essentially allows you to do the same thing. It allows you to create two branches of your code where you can do parallel code development on both the branches. You can make experiments, you can test stuff, and once things look okay, you can merge them back into one file. Okay, so that's essentially what branch will do for you. Now if you noticed, whenever you have Git directory, you will see master here. So master is a default branch that Git will give you. Now I want to make experimental changes on this code, so I need to create a new branch. So first let's run git branch command. When you do that, it will list all the branches that you have. I only have master right now. I'm going to create a new branch called thirsty, and when I do git branch, I now see master and thirsty. Okay, now first you need to make thirsty branch active. You see there is a star here and this is in green color, which means master is an active branch. So to make thirsty branch active, you will run git checkout space branch name thirsty. Now it is saying it switched to branch thirsty, so now you are on a thirsty branch. Again, when you run git branch, you will see star in front of thirsty. Okay, I will now make my changes. So if you're not hungry, I want to ask, are you thirsty? So I will just say input are you thirsty, and based on the user feedback, I will ask user to drink water. Okay, so let's say this is your code, you ran it, it works fine. So now you want to commit it, so you'll say git commit. Before doing git commit, you always need to do git add and then git commit -m water. Okay, so you committed your change into thirsty branch. Okay, now let's check out our master branch back and let's see what our master branch has. So I just checked out my master branch, and when I move my cursor here, you notice that all those changes went away because master branch doesn't have those changes. Those changes are experimental in nature and they exist only in thirsty branch. Okay, so master is my active branch. Now if I again go back to thirsty, I will be able to see those changes. So you notice there is no thirsty change. When I switch the branch, I will now see these changes, right? So it's quite powerful. All right, now let me make one more change. So I added water. Now I'm going to ask my kid to drink soda as well because he's so thirsty. All right, so I added that and I will now commit this change as well. Cool. So now if you do git log, you will see soda, water, burger, pizza, all the previous changes. And if you switch the branch to master, you will obviously lose those changes. And when you do git log, okay, I mistakenly typed it here, let me type it here, git log, I see only burger pizza. You see, I don't see any water and soda changes because I am on master branch, and that branch doesn't have any thirsty related code changes. Okay, so I will keep on making my code changes in my thirsty branch like this, execute the code, run it, and the moment when I feel that these code changes are ready to merge, I will do the merge. But before I show you the merge, let me now make a code change into master branch. So if you want to make a code change in master branch, you need to check out master branch. So now I'm in master branch. Here I'm going to add fries. So I love to eat junk food, so I'm not going to eat only samosa but pizza, burger and fries as well. Okay, and as usual you do git add, git commit to add your fries. When you do git log, you have fries, burger, pizza, etc. But this change, eat fries, doesn't exist in your thirsty branch. You can always verify by checking it out. So you see there is no fries here. Okay, so just to give you kind of pictorial view of what we just did, you can take a look at this picture. So we were on master branch. This line here is our master branch, and all these circles are individual commits. So you added pizza, you added burger, and at this point you created a new branch called thirsty. So all green color dots are commits into thirsty branch. Okay, so you added water juice here, you added fries here. So fries is not present in thirsty branch, and water and juice is not present in master branch. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, these changes look okay, and I want to merge thirsty code changes into master. In order to do that, you first need to go to your base branch where you want to merge into. So I want to merge thirsty code changes into master branch, hence I am going into master branch first. Okay, so master is my active branch, and now I will do git merge thirsty. This says that merge thirsty branch into master branch. When you do that, it will ask you to type in the commit message. I will do :wq, that will save my commit message, and my merge is done. So when I look at git log here after fries, I have one more change which says git branch merge branch thirsty. All right, now when I look at the code here, you will notice now it is a merger of these two branches. I have my thirsty code as well, and I have fries as well. So this is explained by this picture here. So until this point you were two different branches, and now you merged. So at this point you have fries and water and juice as well. Okay, all right, now when I look at my GitHub repository, I only have master here because I have not pushed my changes. So this is the place where you see all the branches on GitHub. Okay, I'm going to now push the thirsty branch. Okay, so it says git push. All right, so this is not all right. So you will just do git push, and this says failed to push reference reject because it is behind. Integrate the remote changes. Okay, let me do git pull. There's something which is not okay. Git push. Now when you do git push, it's gonna push the master branch. All right, so right now what it did is, when you do git push at any time, it is just pushing the current active branch. So master changes are pushed. If I look at here, I see all the changes, say fries and thirsty and everything. Okay, but now I want to have thirsty branch present here as well. So for that you need to check out that branch first. So now you're in thirsty branch and now you do git push. Okay, what this is saying is that upstream, meaning GitHub, doesn't have thirsty branch. So do you want to push a new branch using this command? Yes, I want to do that. So just copy paste this command, and what this is saying is set upstream origin thirsty, meaning push thirsty to my upstream, which is GitHub. So now when I refresh and take a look here, I have two branches, master and thirsty. So when I switch the branch here, thirsty, look at my code. This is just my thirsty branch code. It doesn't have fries here. And if you look at master, it has everything. Okay, so branches essentially allows you to maintain two separate copies of your code. Okay, and those copies might have alternate versions of your code, your algorithm, or whatever you're trying to do. All right. Okay, now let's see how you can delete the branch. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to delete the branch. So for deleting the branch, first let me create some dummy branch. Now last time when we created a branch, we issued two commands, git branch and then git checkout. You can do both the things in one command by doing git checkout -b dummy. So what this is saying is create a new branch called dummy for me. -b means branch, and also check out that branch. All right, so now it created a dummy branch and it made that active as well. So if you do git branch, see, you see a third branch called dummy and this is active. Okay, now what I'm going to do is delete this branch. All right, so git branch shows 3 branches. I want to delete dummy. The way you do it is by running git branch -d. D means delete dummy. When you do that, it says it deleted the branch. So now when I do git branch, I don't have that branch anymore. All right, so that was all about git branches and git merging. Thank you for